Hi, welcome everyone. Today we're going to speak about the Unemployment Insurance Fund, Labour Activation Program, and the role that Summit and the UIF and Labour Activation Program have played in terms of the programs that focus specifically on hospitality and the interventions that we've had in that particular sector in taking unemployed individuals who were previously employed, so they were UI or Unemployment Insurance Fund contributors, and they've now been unemployed, and we are reskilling them, repurposing them, and putting them into the hospitality sector where there is a large volume of jobs available. So I'm really excited to kick this off, and I've got Anthea Cullis, my partner in crime, to answer a few questions on the case study that we've had with the Labour Activation Program. It's an incredible program launched from a government perspective where what they focus on, like highlighted in the intro, is that they look at individuals who were previously employed and for whatever reason, perhaps the sector they were in downsized and they are no longer employed, but they had previously contributed to Unemployment Insurance Fund. And from that perspective, the Labour Activation Program looks at saying, okay, how can we take those individuals, retool them, so they can, and repurpose them so they can enter into another industry where there is job opportunities available. And that's really the gist of the program, where it looks at saying, let's take those individuals, let's retool them, repurpose them, and put them into jobs, which is what the whole ethos of the program is about.
So Summit is essentially the implementation partner. We provide accredited training for the learners, but additionally to that, we also place them into the workplace to ensure that they are then getting meaningful experience and employment along with their learning.
So from our perspective, from Summit's perspective in respect to the Labour Activation Program, as we identified the hospitality industry as a great one to enter into. One, because it's growing, and two, because there's a large volume of job opportunities available at a relatively entry-level position. So what we do is we train those individuals in different types of skill sets over a 12-month program, whether it be in fast foods, whether it be in professional cookery or cook convenience, as well as barista. And they go on that 12-month learning journey, and then from that, they then enter into, post that, we then place them into the workplace. So we've done it for 2 years now, so we're in our third year, should I say, but we've, if I look at the past year's results, is we had 741 learners finish the program, and we placed 549 of them that we could actively trace, meaning those individuals gave us the identification documents to say they were employed. The balance of the others we're unsure of, but we believe they are employed, but we just don't have the documentation.
So the program's been rolled out in 5 provinces, in cities including Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, Rustenburg, and Queenstown. So we've got quite a good countrywide footprint. So our learners are supported by receiving a 2,000 Rand monthly stipend, but the support goes so much more deeper than that. They are supported by a facilitator who is there to support with their learning component as well. There is a team on the ground there to support the learners when they are both in training as well as when they're in the workplace. They're also supported online with our online learning platforms that they have access to.
Some of the big challenges we faced has been around learner dropouts. So meaning individuals basically leaving the program for whatever reason. And what we've done in respect of that is, as Anthea highlighted, is the support that we've provided to learners. So there's a contact center and facilitators who contact the learners themselves. And then on top of that, one of the big challenges we faced was also learners attending the workplace and tracking their NOV. And what we were able to do is partner with an innovative company, and where we have facial recognition tracking, where the learners have a geotag location, i.e. where they're working, and that perimeter then gets tagged, and then they check in via their facial recognition system. And that system itself has helped us track learners' attendance and helps us know whether or not if the learner hasn't attended the workplace or hasn't attended training, how can we quickly intervene and then assist them there enough?
I think the importance of this program is highlighted by the high unemployment rate in this country. I think we are actively working through this program to address the unemployment, to provide individuals with a career pathway. So not only place them in the workplace, but provide them with education to support that career.
So there's so many. And to highlight each individual or an individual moment would not do justice to the whole program and the individuals who have been placed. But I think collectively for me, the most impactful element is seeing the individuals and learners start on day one, unemployed, not having the necessary skill set to enter into that particular realm or industry. And then, 12 months later, having that requisite skill set, seeing them as an example in a kitchen and seeing them get employed and hired. I mean, there's nothing more impactful than that. Seeing that not only do they impact themselves, but, they've got families, they've got, husbands, wives, or kids, or whatever the case may be. And, that knock-on effect from an employment perspective in South Africa is just incredible, and that's really meaningful and moving.